Hey guys, this is Alex here with Sheryl Bond. I went to Vegas over my break for a few days, decided to record some high-level women's doubles games featuring Calvin. And we are going to analyze some of the footage. But let me introduce Sheryl.
Thanks, Alex. Yeah, so I met actually Alex in a tournament in Vegas last year where she kicked my butt. Um, since then, we've kind of stayed in touch, ran into each other in a bunch of tournaments. We're both pickleball coaches, and so we thought we'd be fun to kind of analyze ourselves, to share with our students, but also to keep learning more, about this game we all love.
And you mentioned that I kicked your butt, but you also forgot to mention the fact that you've gotten better, so now you're kicking my butt. But it goes to show that whatever we're doing is working, or whatever, both of us are doing, because I believe we're both improving.
Yeah.
But we're able to analyze each other, ourselves, and the people that we coach. So also looking forward to some tournament pairings this year.
Yes, we're going to play the tournament that we actually met at this year, so
For
that'll
our
be fun.
anniversary, 1 year anniversary.
Anniversary, yeah, 1 year anniversary. Yeah, so this will be a little fun experiment we have going.
All right, cool. So sit back and relax and enjoy some high-level pickleball analysis.
Woo! We're live. Okay, we're watching this point here. I did have a short serve, but we recovered a little bit here with the resets, placing it well, and then attacking his forehand.
I think he
So we're
actually
finding
his backhand there. He was actually locked on his forehand, and then
true.
yeah.
Just took advantage of the situation there. Perfect.
Okay, let's see. Nice deep.
Sick return.
You see, well, look at me right here. I'm like, is it
Deep
going
return.
out?
Is it going? Hey, that's a fair. So that's fair. You kind of
So
having
I
a
saw Hillary hugging the middle, and I went back over. And if she got that back over, I would have earned that. Calvin would have covered
yes.
me. All
That was
right.
a good.
Sorry,
You
what?
caught her by surprise right away there. You were
Yeah.
able to hit it there pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, got lucky with that net there. Gives us time to come in. Neutral reset. And getting ready for their backhand. And I'll pause if you don't mind pausing real quick. For what we're finding is, especially with women, I mean, the higher level we go, women are ready for their backhand. So we're looking to now, unless you have a really good shot where you're slamming down, if you're trying to speed up or attack a backhand for on a woman, it's probably they're ready. Like most everyone's ready for it now.
Yeah.
So it's the forehand side we want to look at, as long as we can get a good hit on the forehand side.
Yeah. I was actually watching Dane Gingrich talk about, so like if I were to make the same shot, I could actually go cross court, cross body instead of down the middle. But it's really,
Mm-hmm.
really tight because it can go easily wide.
It can go out. Yeah, true.
So what I
But
was
if you tag me quick enough though, it's gonna be really hard to get out of the way.
yeah.
But I have to also anticipate that. So
Yeah. But I was thinking if I was trying to make it look the same. So this shot, try to
hmm
make it look the
hmm
same. Instead, I go here.
right.
But I could have went actually to down the line because Hillary
Yeah, her
go for it.
forehand. Hillary's forehand.
Yeah. All right.
Another deep return.
Lobby
Not really.
turn.
Not very that deep, but gives us time to come up.
All right. So
Nice,
I
nice.
went straight for her because she's still a little back. Drop her,
Yes.
make her move a little bit.
Yep, out of position.
Hit a tough shot.
Great.
Or again.
And backhand. It's my backhand. Don't hit to the backhand.
Yeah, so that was a good setup. I set you up because Hillary was still moving, made her hit a high shot, and you went right for his dominant shoulder, which he was not ready for.
Ain't ready for that one.
So she's on the move, pop up, boom, not ready.
Yep.
It's a good shot. All right, slice, shallow return, but you kind of have to chase it a little bit. So all right. So Meg did a good job of covering, although instead of stepping backwards, I think it would have benefited her to step just lateral instead of backwards.
Yeah, right.
She covers nice by stepping back. So
That's right.
she
She
could
does
have
go back.
definitely put that ball away.
Right.
But
But oh yeah, that's right. That's the setup shot.
yeah, and then you
Yeah,
were
you're
able to
right. Had
see
she
that
kept the
she was off
angle,
balance here
hmm
and you closed in on it.
yeah. So it's important to hug that line as much as possible.
Nice backhand drive.
Drive and drop, which was my intention. Pushed her back. I know she caught it early, but my backhand's there and to put it away. But you covered well there. You anticipated it.
Yeah, I was hoping to get something on it. So yeah, Meg was off balance. I was like, oh, that's coming.
But you covered. So you backed up there too, which I've done too. I mean, I think it's very common to back up when we're trying to defend, but if as much as possible, stay steady and stay on that line, and then keep our back take compact. Good, you got to the line really well. Placed it really well too. Backhand. Slam that down. Forehand.
Hit the net.
Hit the net.
All right, yeah, we did a great job hugging that line, and
there we go.
For an open spot middle, which they have to communicate who's gonna get that.
Yeah.
Deep slice return. All right, got her leaning. So what I did here was
keeping it deep.
What's that?
You were keeping it deep really well, keeping her back.
Keeping it low and deep. Then I saw Calvin kind of shifting over to try and help her, went back.
Yeah, and then backhand. Oh no, it's going out though. That's right.
All right, keep it to the deeper.
You took it early. Yeah.
Yeah.
And doing a pretty good job keeping it low in this one, and then kind of getting to the open courts.
Oh man, this was such a good shot. So let's look at that again. So moving Hillary around, she gives you an easy ding to kind of do whatever with.
Yeah, that spin really helped. And then Calvin had a questionable Ernie.
Calvin with the foot fault.
Good return, pushing her back a little bit. Oh, there you go, net drop.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Taking it early. When you hug that line, you take it early. You were there for the Ernie if need be, and then that was my forehand that I could cover more in the middle if it came over.
There's that.
But yeah, just taking it early is just so key. That's why it's so important to hug that line as much as possible, so you can take things early, take them as volleys, work the angles when they're off balance.
Yeah, and that was a super good dink by Hillary. So you were able to use your go-go gadget arms.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a really good dink.
All right, here we go. Let's see. Deep-ish return, third shot drive. I'm looking to poach a little bit just to put the pressure.
Gotta keep it away from you.
Yeah. There you go. Try and keep me honest.
Backhand, and then her forehand is ready. Yep.
Oh yeah. So I'll tell you what I said earlier, but so this little dink here, I can see that it's dead because it's floaty. It's gonna land right in the middle of the kitchen right there. Lauren can do anything she wants. So I said to Meg, watch it, so she's ready. So that when she gets a text, she's ready for this counter. And then I asked her if it helped, if I told her to watch it, and she actually said yeah, which I was like, oh my gosh.
I was just practicing with Patrick Kafka today, and he came back from Utah to go play with all the pros up there. And he said that they just talk so much to each other during the match, like nonstop talking, communicating. So huge that you talked to Meg in that situation, because it helped her be aware of what she might not be able to see.
Yeah. Just trying to drive that middle to try and get some miscommunication. And then you do.
There you go. Keeping you guys back as much as possible. Getting a lot of heavy spin as well.
Those top spins
and the forehand.
Yeah. Those top spins are so hard to read, and they drop so fast. So like those are so unattackable.
Yeah, the roll is just the way to go now. I mean, it's just such an important part. And even if you don't come from tennis, you could still learn this shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she thought that that was coming higher and then it just dropped into her hip.
That seems to be common with that. It's nice because it is a deceptive shot in and of its own, where it looks like it's going high, and people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna let it go," and then it lands in. So it's a nice shot to have for sure. And I think that's a tennis crossover that's definitely getting popular.
Yeah. That freaking
It
lob return is so
look like it.
good.
It looks like it's going out, but it's going in. Good. Way to be ready
Got
for that
like
net shot.
reflexes off the net cord.
Mm-hmm.
So
You try to correct
Calvin,
my forehand,
yeah, Calvin went right for your
which was
dominant
the right move
hip.
normally. Yeah.
Perfect
But it's,
reset.
and as a tennis player, keeping it compact, huge.
All right. So you talk about your view of this, and then I want to talk about mine. This rotation here.
You placed it really well. You set me up, and she had to lift it up. So had she had a better lob over me, or if she had reset it, maybe cross court short. But I mean, you just set it up really well that I was ready for that next one.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised Hillary didn't move over. So usually when the ball comes
Yeah,
front, you want to guard your line. So if I was a little more aggressive, maybe I could have went down that line. But just to be safe, because that ball was dropping really fast, kind of bring her back over. So if she decided to go cross court, because her body's turned all the way, and you
hmm
made a good decision to come middle, because then you want to leave the harder shot open, which is on the other side. It would have been
right.
really hard for her to go cross court. So I go for this Ernie, and you get everything else. Nice deep serve. Ooh, deep return. Look at that Meg trying to come over and poach.
Yeah, she's good at that. So she put the pressure on me to keep it low.
Yeah. So this focuses on Lauren here. So she does one backhanding to your backhand, another one to your inside foot, and then she makes it look all the same. And then she goes through my dominant.
Yeah,
So that's a great example. Take a look at that again. So one,
disguising the shot,
yep, disguising the shot. Two,
make it look the same.
make it look nice and calm. And there's a little bit of a pullback here that I noticed now, and it was hard to see in the moment. I knew it was coming. I just didn't know
Mm-hmm.
where.
Good deep return there.
Nice drive drop. I love that. Okay, just trying to keep Lauren off balance as best I could. So I have a little
Yep.
no looker here.
Yeah,
Try to
it was
go into
good,
dominant shoulder.
which was perfect spot. But I happened to get that one there.
Yeah,
Good reset.
great reset.
You kept it deep though.
Yeah, good
And
lob.
then
So
here I am like swinging away, but barely missed, just a little long. That's a very good
but
shot.
look
Yeah, it
how
was.
close. Look how close that
Ah,
was.
so close, so close.
Wait.
Good.
Oh, that's a great spot.
Being a deep, she returned that pretty well. But here you go. You can pull them out. Oh, here we go. Let's see it. My one and only. Oh, it's not yet. Okay, hold on. That's too early. Almost.
There it
There you
is.
go. There it is. There it is. Woo!
Let's look
That
at that a
spot.
couple times. Aggressive dinking. Go ahead and break it down.
Yeah, you hit. I mean, again, you set me up pretty well. Um, Calvin did hit a really good shot, but he just went too much on this one.
I think Calvin's the one that set you up. I didn't do anything.
That's true. You're right. He did set himself up.
I didn't want to get into that cross court dink here because she hit
But you made him, so that's what was great. You got away from the cross court dinking with Hillary and had me cross court dink with Calvin, knowing that he does tend to swing it pretty wide because he
yeah.
has a good cut. But
Yeah.
if it's too much of a cut, obviously it leaves open the ATP.
Yeah. No, I just no for this shot here, I was like, get me out of here. She was super sharp on this stink, and
Yeah.
this is the only I'm surprised he didn't
Look
earn
at
it.
her hugging the line too. She's hugging the line really well.
Yeah. Yeah. So then he cuts this one. Yeah, the thing
Yeah.
about going like angles, like the more angles you get, the easier it is to get that ATP.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. What are we looking at? Oh, he's looking for the Ernie.
Yeah. Keep him back, keep moving off the line.
I've been working a lot on this running around my forehand dink.
I like it. It's good. It adds some variety and some options, some different looks.
Yeah.
You're right.
All right. So let's see. We got a lot of push or
If you go back to the beginning of this point, I also want to make a comment on, although like some people say like, oh, you returned it kind of high, but he's in transition. He's moving in. There's really not much he can do, even though
oh
it's high. I mean, you cleared the net. That's important because I think a lot of my students in particular are like, oh, that's so high. But like, look, he's still having to hit up on the ball, and
yeah.
all you can do is really just reset it. So that's better than missing the net.
Yeah. It's better than hitting it to Hillary where she's already set.
Yeah, she's ready for that backhand for sure.
Yeah. And a lot of great things about our dinking here is you see how it lands in the pressurized zone. It lands right on that line.
Mm-hmm.
So push dinking is super important because then they don't have much time to do anything else with. So hers landed back.
Exactly.
I'm pushing
But
it back to that pressurized zone.
yeah, and you're not letting up on that pressure. You're keeping good control of this dink rally here.
Yeah. So
And
then you
again, my
force a
ability
pop
to take in
up.
the air. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would say this shot right here, Calvin's a little off balance. You get to volley this, taking away time from him,
Yes.
and you create that pop up.
She Hillary actually blocked it pretty well, but it was a slow shot to my forehand.
Yeah.
Now, had she had the ability to maybe hit a little faster to my forehand, it would have probably been a different story. But
Right here. Yeah, she had to hit up on it, so
yeah, she still did. So that one, I mean, we were keeping it pretty low.
I would have been there.
Yeah, you would.
Got double backhand coverage.
Good backhand.
Story of my
Trying.
life.
Okay, this one, we'll say I'm proud of this point. Trying to keep it very compact. I come from tennis, so I tend to swing pretty big, but it is so key to just keep everything compact, especially when resetting, blocking the ball. Here, you guys are like attacking me, and all I can do is just get my paddle out in front,
Yeah.
lob on the back. Actually, it's your forehand, but I was able to anticipate right away that you were out of balance, and that's what made me come in as quick as I could so I can attack the next ball. And then she's backing up, Meg's backing up, and it just seemed like a better place to go to, especially because she's on the back and you're kind of already stable at that point.
Yeah. You know what? As soon as I hit this, I see you out of my peripheral right there, and I'm like, oh shoot, she's coming. I was doing my best here to keep you back. I was like, how is this coming back? It was like
I will
going.
say I had the hot streak here in this point for sure.
It's like I tried both feet,
Yeah,
backhand, then
you
forehand.
guys got me. You were getting me pretty good here. I couldn't really do much.
And she got you there. Oh my gosh, that was a jam. Well, that was a great reset. I had to hit up on that. All right, doing our best to keep them back. Trying some different spots.
Taking it early, but to her backhand. Oh god, she just recovered there too.
Say talk about this real quick. So we found exactly what we wanted. You got this shoulder here. You knew it was coming back, and I couldn't do much with it, so I had to reset it.
Yeah, reset again, no problem. And then took it early.
Yep.
Get her moving again. Good reset.
Okay, nice in the pressurized zone.
Keeping her calm there and keeping her honest.
Yeah. Now here's where we messed up. I'm like, ooh, I got a high ball, but she's locked and loaded.
She's ready for her backhand.
Look at her backhand.
It's already there into her forehand. It's hard sometimes,
Boom.
though.
Yep, right down the middle.
Yep, right down the middle. Good, Meg. Nice.
They should have been dominant shoulder.
Yes.
Just go back cross court, and
Mhm.
hopefully Lauren wasn't there.
Right.
Yeah, well, right under
But
the
yeah, that's what I'm seeing, and especially in the high level women's, they're starting to develop two-handed backhands, or at least just getting ready for it.
So we'll let these bloopers run wild in the background if you have any other thoughts to share.
Um, no, I mean, it's good to see what's working, and then even like when we do make the mistakes, what we're doing wrong, and obviously how to fix that. But
This
Hillary
is
with
just
her
to
freaking
show
rocket
that,
launchers, her
yeah,
bazookas,
yeah,
bazooka shots.
this is a show we're not all perfect, like we always We make mistakes. There's a lot of unforced errors and whatnot in these games, but we just
But the more you, I think drilling, because we did a lot of drilling when Alex was here in Vegas. So the drilling those live situations, those live scenarios are key. And even if you miss in drilling, whatever, like now you're getting more comfortable with it. You're getting the reps in. At the end of the day, when you drill, right, you drill these situations, then it becomes muscle memory. So all you have to do is breathe, like breathe, be in the flow, allow yourself to just trust your instincts that you've been drilling. That's where instincts only come if you drill. And
yep,
people think like you have to be talented. People think you have to be born with it. No, you drill it until it becomes instinct.
yep,
So yeah, if you want to take to the next level, you gotta. I mean, drilling can be fun. I think a lot of people dread drilling because it's like the same shot over and over again. Well, that's if you make it that way. You have to also like have a purpose whenever you're doing something. But there are lots of fun drill game type situations that we could be practicing. And I know Alex put those on her channel at some point.
yeah. Can't wait to do more. This is great.
This is fun. It's really, yeah, it's really good to see what we're doing. You know, I think this is not just us learning about how we're playing, but just in general, it's just good to learn, you know, overall, just to keep learning and making sure our games are improving and staying solid.
Yeah. Hey guys, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. This was my first video analysis, so I hope you enjoyed it. Hoping to do more in the future, whether it's for myself, my friends, or anyone that kind of submits a video to me. See you again soon.